Are my children being affected by my parenting in my childhood traumas? I believe we discussed this earlier. You know what I mean? Having childhood trauma, you feel me? As mom, the professional therapist told us, you feel me? It can affect, you feel me, your children now. It could take away from your children now. And all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? It definitely can affect how, you know what I mean, situations and stuff is going on with your child. I promise
If it's unresolved within you, it is affecting your children in every relationship that you are engaged in.
you. Yep, perfectly said. Number 6, how can you be sure not to pass your childhood traumas on to your children?
Get in touch with resolve the issues. Get in touch with what your issues are, and be purposeful about not allowing them to affect your children.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know, if you struggle with anxiety, you don't want to express to your children every single time you're feeling anxious, because your children are going to become anxious.
Type of
You
deal.
know, talking to children about adult issues
So
causes them problems later.
I'll tell you this. So just like the way, you know what I mean, your kids or whatever, they watch how you move, they watch what you do and stuff like that, and they start to
To
adapt
a
them.
T.
Yeah, yeah, and they start to adapt them habits. That's you passing your issues down to your kid because they see every time this or something like this happens. Oh, you feel me? My mom or my dad or whatever is running around. You know what I mean? Tripping. Everything is all. You feel me? Everything is intense to times 10. They're gonna think that's normal. They're gonna think that's the best way to deal with it because that's
Yes,
the way you constantly show them how you're dealing with it. You get what I'm
yes,
saying? So, like, most definitely, you know what I mean? Just them watching you, you know what I mean? It can rub off on them and cause them to start reacting. They're not going to have the same trauma. They're not going to have whatever reason it is that caused you to act that way. That's not going to be their trigger. It's actually going to be worse for them because no matter what it
in
is now,
many cases. Yeah,
you
in
feel me?
many
Yours
cases,
is stemming
yes.
from one issue. Yours is stemming from one or a certain something. Theirs is going to stem from everything that comes that meets or falls into that category. You get what I'm saying? So it's actually going to be worse. You're definitely going to affect them in a worse way than you're affected now.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
You hear me? Okay, number 7. Number 7, you feel me? What if you notice your bad habits? I just said this. What if you notice, you feel me, that your bad habits in your child, oh yeah, what if you notice your bad habits inside your child? What is the best way to correct those habits? By correcting yourself. By correcting and what's been the main thing that mom has been saying? Um what have you been saying? How do you what is it reconcile your what is
Resolve the issues.
resolve
Yes.
it? By
So, yes,
resolving your issue.
yes, you have to correct your behavior. And since your child already is exhibiting the behavior, you want to have a discussion and let them know that, that they have, um, seen you or witnessed you um, behaving that way, reacting that way, however it's going. But explain to them why that's not the proper way to handle things. And then talk to them about alternatives.
Type of deal. And another thing that you know what I mean that you can kind of do as well, so you can really help your child understand. You feel me? Why y'all are having this conversation is to give them a little insight on your trauma. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
Allow them to be able to see into why you're doing this. Okay, you know what I mean. So that way, if what actually happened to you never comes about their way, they won't even think or attempt to feel like they need to feel that way. You get what I'm
yes,
saying? And you already know, as a parent who's already been through this or down this road, you're going to shelter your child from that automatically. You get what I'm saying? So if you
mhm,
kind of put it into their head, okay, this is kind of why I'm like this. this is something you can really drill it home to them that it's something they don't have to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So that can kind of, reverse them going down that same path that you're down at this moment or whatever moment or situation that you're in. 8, should you speak to your child about, yes, you should. Okay. Question 8. Question 8 was, should you speak to your child about your trauma? I think, you know what I mean? Certain.
Age
Certain.
appropriately.
Yes, there you go. That's what I said.
Age appropriately. We don't want to give too much information
Because too much
that is not
information
age
becomes
appropriate
exposure.
to a child.
It becomes exposure to that child. And we all know how it is as a kid. You tell a kid something, especially that you as an adult is calling yourself doing or something or whatever, they're going to want to try it. So whether it's good for them or bad for them or whatever, once you expose them to it, they're going to be interested in it and want to know more about this situation.
Yes.
So I should keep telling my kids I'm broke. Yeah, hell yeah. We need to tell them they broke because that's all they're going to do is bag us to death as soon as they realize we're not broke. Hell yeah, tell their ass we broke. I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna tell them we broke with you. No, hell no. I shouldn't keep. No, hell no. You keep telling them. I read that wrong. So I should keep. No. You should keep telling them that you're broke because we are broke. Okay, we ain't lying to them. We telling them the truth. We broke.
Okay.
Shit. All right, let me see. Okay, so that right there, okay, that's how you speed through some questions on that dog ass. Look, that one right there was the last actual question. You feel me?
Okay.
This one or whatever, now this question or whatever is and I guess we can close out with this and we could just, talk until the time is up at this point, which we got about 10, 15 minutes. When should you seek family counseling? You know what I mean? When is the point where you feel like y'all need to be in there as a unit and this is not just a solo trip anymore?
When the whole the family as a whole
It's turned up.
is behaving unhealthily with each
Turned
other
up. Everybody in
within
the
the
house.
family relationship. So when the family relationship becomes unhealthy, you may need to seek help for the family. Usually though, there in family therapy there's a scapegoat, so the family in many cases will point at one person being the real problem. um but yeah, and usually the one that they're pointing at, that ain't the one.
I swear, I was just gonna say, I can assure you they are gonna point at me. And they gonna be like, it's dad. Dad is dad is
Look,
dad
that's
is
what she's
dad.
saying.
Oh, I know who we gonna point at. Yeah, there you go, right there. I promise you, they're gonna all try to come say to me. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. You feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all, as my family, in on a little secret. Okay? Y'all get out of me what y'all make me give y'all. Okay? Y'all get out of me. Listen, if I can just walk around sunshines and rainbows all goddamn day, I would do just that. But if everybody around this motherfucker tripping, I'm tripping too. If we tripping, we tripping. Now, listen, he gonna
Sure.
point at us. Even the baby. Yeah, he gonna get pushed over too. Even though he can't even stand, I'm gonna nudge him there. I ain't even gonna push him. I'm gonna bump him over.
Don't be dog and face easy out.
Hey, boy, he better be careful. He better guard his soft spot. That's crazy. That's horrible. That's horrible.